Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a really fun, lighthearted summer eyeshadow video because we are celebrating the re-release, albeit in a smaller size, of the Viseart Coy. That's right, this is the Viseart Petites Shimmers Coy. That is a smaller, little petite version of the super famous, indeed iconic Viseart Coy palette. And we also have a little moisture lip boost shine. If you've never tried those from Viseart, they're phenomenal, and it goes along with the collection. It's called Coyish. It's kind of a coral peach shade. So we're going to talk about them both, and we are going to recreate this very fun, lighthearted, colorful. You know me, I don't usually do colorful eyeshadows, but if we're talking the Coy palette, then I definitely do have it in me. Now, whenever we see colorful palettes, I think, and I am not alone in this, okay, well, it's nice, but it's no Viseart Coy. This is such an acclaimed bunch of colors and shades, group of them and family of shades from Viseart, and it's so lovely to see it back, especially in this little form. Like I said, you can get this for $40. Let's take a look at it. We've got sparkle and duochrome shades, and you know this if you are a fan of Viseart and the Coy palette. And you can mix and match these little shades. They're magnetized, and you can mix and match them, as you probably know, with Petite Mattes, Petite Shimmers, the Petite Pro, the Edit collections, and you can use these little guys wet or dry. I always use them dry because I think Viseart shadows are impactful enough, but just like with most shadows, these are meant actually to be used either wet or dry depending on the effect you're looking for out of the duochromes and whatnot. And they are beautiful wet, but dry works for me. $40, this little version of the Coy palette. I never thought we would see it back. And in fact, in true Viseart form, they are such artists there. The actual palette, I don't know if the camera will pick this up, is little fish scales. So cute, and the color of the actual casing is so beautiful, and you can even fold this back and make like a mini little stand, a little easel for your artistry. The Moisture Lip Boost Shine from Viseart is very good. It is a slept-on product, and it shouldn't be. It is just such a really nice, comfortable lip shine for only $19. And Coyish, this pink, this kind of coral peach shade that you see me wearing right now already, is the latest one, and it goes with this collection. It goes with the shadow so well. Now, if you have the bigger version of the Coy, then you already have it. You know how good it is. But this is really nice to be able to get this at such an affordable price and such small little pans that you can mix and match. And if you are a working makeup artist, you can take them out and put them into other palettes and switch things around. It's really nice. And of course, since these are all kind of duochromes and sparkly shimmers, a lot of people will put this with their favorite Viseart or other brand matte shades, but I like to use it as kind of one whole palette on its own, and that's what we are going to do today. Now let's first take a look at these shades. I have some really lovely swatches. I really want to get to the outdoor ones. I'm so excited for you to see those. But first, let's indeed start with them in studio lighting, and I'm going to lay them out the way you see them here in the palette, but all the way towards my wrist. Please know that that little bright spot there of shine is indeed the Moisture Lip Boost Shine in Coyish. So here we are first in studio lighting. Take a look at those. They're such pretty shades, and just, oh my God, they just wear on the eye so beautifully. Someone like me doesn't like wearing a lot of bright colors, but somehow Viseart makes it doable, and I don't quite know how, but they sure do. Let's take a look at these. This is what I've been excited about. Outside in the warm California sunshine. Take a look here and see what you think of these beautiful Viseart Coy shades and shimmers. You can do any amount of eye looks with this. In fact, I think I will go out on that limb and say that the Coy might be the only colorful palette that you need if you don't usually use really bright, colorful shades. And I'm that person. I love neutrals, but for some reason when I want color, I want to reach for Coy. And the fact that this is a little petite shimmer, I mean, it's just so nice. Plus, let me add that this beautiful lip shine smells like fruit punch. And I know some people don't like scents, but when you have a lip gloss that smells like fruit punch, trust me, it's heaven. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the demo where I am going to do a much more colorful look than I normally do, but I love it and I hope you will too, so stay right there. Okay, I have a little fun idea for how we can make this cute. It may or may not work, but you know, let's film it and see, right? Even if it doesn't work, at least I filmed it. Okay, first, got some dry lips, so let me start with my Coyish. I really, really like these Viseart Lip Boost Shines. They're so nice. And this is a really pretty spring, summer, kind of like bright orange, but still flattering, not costumey or silly looking. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I have an idea. I got this, see this Glossier pencil, this eyeliner, that's this shade right here. And I think we're gonna kind of do something aligned with that. All right, let's take our Coy palette, mini little Coy palette here. And I just wanna do kind of pinks and orangey pinks up here. And then I wanna do some more aqua colors down below. That's why I brought over that eyeliner. So let's see. And I will put the names of these shades above. Starting with a Rephr 15, fear not, I know these are all kind of shimmer shades and I have hooded eyes, but I don't care. And this is a beautiful, beautiful duochrome. It doesn't matter that I have hooded eyes. What matters is that I have fun and am creative, and you know, why not? And this duochrome is really, really nice because it just kind of makes it look like that base layer was a lot more work into it than it actually really was. Okay, and sticking with kind of pinky, purple, oranges up top, just to kind of go with that Coy look, we're going into this shade right here, and I'm just gently brushing off the same Rephr brush. Why make brush laundry, as I always say? And I'm just putting that slightly darker color onto the outer part of the eye. I was going to do two looks, but I'm kind of really intent on this one. You could get any amount of looks here though, any amount. Okay, so we kind of right now have a little bit of an orangey look. I would normally kind of run that orange under the eye and be done, but I want to do something else. Okay. Now I am going to switch brushes for just a moment, also to a Rephr number 3, and I do kind of want to go in right here, this pretty shade right there at the bottom, and just kind of put that into the inner corner of the eye. Okay, and now we're going to take a Rephr number 2, which is one of my favorites. And let's go into this blue shade right here. I think we can do blue, we can do green. We're gonna just kind of do that and just run a lot of it underneath the eye, all the way under. It's very rare that I do a colorful shade, so. Okay. I'm going to take the same brush, kind of flip it over, and go into this kind of green blue right here with that same number 3 brush and kind of, you know, do a little bit more. And take the shade a little bit lower on my eye. And here is where that pencil that I brought over comes in. I'm going to add that into the waterline and we'll see what we got. Okay, what do we think? You know, if you picture this, I wore a black shirt just so that the colors would stand out, but if you picture this with kind of a pretty spring type of dress and look, it's definitely a different look for me, and I think a really, really pretty one. And I could have gone a little bit more dramatic, but that's not really me. You have to be able to look in the mirror and say, this is still me. So I'm really pleased with that. I think it's fun, pretty, very afternoon, maybe even into early evening. Makes me kind of want a nice fruity drink, something like that, like a little lunch or something. It looks really, really pretty. So the Coy palette is your friend for these kind of looks and more, mixing it with others, mixing it with mattes, but I think it stands alone quite beautifully, as I hope I have proven to you. So let me know, did you never get the Coy palette the first time around? It's such an iconic Viseart palette, so perhaps this is your chance, and I would certainly encourage you to do so. In terms of the Coyish, just a super pretty, fun, summer welcoming orange shade. Let me know what you think, guys, because I think this is a super pretty one, and I want to know what you think of my look, if it's how you would have done the look, what your favorite look is with the Coy. If you already own the larger palette or have purchased this one, tell me everything. It's what makes us a community. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so we can continue to grow. Come and say a big hello and give me a follow over on TikTok and Instagram too. And don't forget that you can become a bigger part of this channel by becoming a member or by giving super thanks, as so many of you have done. But in any way that you are here, I'm just thrilled to see you, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Bye-bye.